Welcome to Movie Lounge. I'm your host, Stephen Wassung, and today is our Monday episode. And again, my live stream is very glitchy, which sucks. But this is the best I got right now. Eventually, we're gonna have. Hold on. My live stream is very glitchy. There we go. We fixed it. Sorry, technical problems. But if you guys want, you guys can leave a comment. I can see the live chat. And you guys can leave a comment if you want. We can talk about it. So today we're going to talk about Knights of the Old Republic, the Netflix show that had a petition of I think 20,000 people or 200,000, somewhere around there, somewhere in between 20,000 to 200,000. People voted for this show to be made by Netflix. I'm going to tell you why it's never ever going to happen. And we're just going to get into this fun little thing called Never Gonna Happen by Netflix, or pretty much by Lucasfilm and Disney. Just never gonna happen. So, and I forget the reason why. I think once Lucasfilm introduced the idea of making more movies and spin-offs, people, and they saw what Netflix could do with their shows, people started writing a petition, came up with a petition for people to make the show Knights of the Old Republic, which is a video game, and a book into a show, a series. And the problem with that is Netflix can't, because Disney probably may never let that happen. And the reason why is because of creativity rights. Disney, like Lucasfilm, is one of those franchises that's impossible to even do on your own because it's so secure. That franchise is so big and so vast that it's literally hard for someone to just kind of go up and be like, hey, I want to do this, and be like, okay. Even though that Rogue One was kind of the idea from one of the main visual effects supervisors, like one of the owners. And besides that, because that person worked for Lucasfilm, and they were allowed to do that. Now, the problem with Netflix is that even though Disney slash Marvel Studios have partnered with Netflix, it's hard because Lucasfilm is one of those things that they're not going to do it unless they had their hand on it. And I think Netflix would have a hard time grasping the idea of letting a main company kind of take over. I think Netflix wants to be that main company that makes their own shows. So I think it's really hard. It could happen. That's the thing. It could happen. I could be totally wrong, and it could be happening. But I don't see it happening in the near future because of the vast popularity and the vast amount of money that Disney is making off of Lucasfilm right now with Star Wars and the Star Wars anthology and mythology. Those two series going on. It's something that's very hard for me to see, and I don't really. I'll be honest, it would be cool for it to be made, but with a company like Disney, they have set plans. That's the other thing, is they have a set plan of what they're going to do with that franchise. And so it's going to be hard for Netflix. And I think Netflix can do their own thing. I think that they're doing pretty good with what they have now and what they're going to be doing in the near future. So I don't think it's something that needs to happen. Because also, if you think about it, when the top year, those three people left, one got fired and two left, there was a bidding war, and Netflix also said that the reason why we're not going to go ahead with this is because the demographic isn't there. And the meaning of that is we're not targeted to that type of audience. Well, now they're making their own car show because of what Amazon has done with Grand Tour and that being successful. So they're doing that, but also the demographic is with Netflix is different. It's not as nerd-like as it may seem. There's more they're more of a dramatic style right now, There's House of Cards, and I can't even think of the other name. It's something Mirror, Black Mirror. They do a lot of more dramatic shows, and so that's why. So that is today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want, you guys can leave a comment for a different topic. This is something that came up yesterday, and I was talking to some friends, and I was like, I'll talk about Star Wars again, because why not? I like talking about Star Wars. So yeah, if you guys want, you can leave a comment of the topic to talk about, or you can ask us questions and we can answer them. All right, you guys have a good day. Bye.